I'm John Bond from Riverwinds Consulting, and this is Publishing Defined. This video is part of my series on writing fiction. Today, I'm going to talk about the difference between commercial fiction and literary fiction. This is one of the most enduring debates in literature. This distinction is both practical and philosophical. It touches on artistic intent, market forces, and the way readers experience the story itself. So let's start by defining the two. Commercial fiction, sometimes called mainstream or genre fiction, is written primarily to entertain and to sell widely. It's designed to pull readers in quickly and keep them turning pages. Think of it as story-driven, accessible, and paced for momentum. The plots tend to be clear and the conflicts high stake and the resolution satisfying. You'll find commercial fiction across familiar genres: mystery, romance, thriller, fantasy, science fiction, and historical. Commercial books are what most readers reach for on vacation or during a weekend escape. They promise emotional engagement, suspense, or adventure rather than experimentation with language or form. A few examples are Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code, Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl, and anything by John Grisham or Frida McFadden. These are polished, tightly plotted, and marketed to mass audiences. Their prose aims for clarity and momentum rather than complexity. Commercial fiction is often described as high concept. You can summarize it in one compelling line. For instance, what if a Harvard symbologist uncovers a 2,000-year-old church secret? That's the commercial hook. Now, let's turn to literary fiction. It's less about what happens and more about how and why it happens. The plot still matters, but it isn't the star of the show. The language, structure, and depth of character are. Literary fiction challenges readers to linger. It's not always fast, it's meditative, layered, and often ambiguous. The author's voice becomes central. The rhythm of the sentences, the precision of the imagery, the exploration of human interiority. Examples include Toni Morrison's Beloved, Ian McEwan's Atonement, Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch, or Colson Whitehead's The Underground Railroad. These books illuminate the human experience rather than simply narrate it. They may not tie everything up neatly. Instead, they invite reflection, conversation, or even moral unease. Literary fiction also tends to attract critical praise, awards, and academic study. It's the realm of the Booker Prize, the National Book Award, and others. So, what really separates the two? The simplest way to see it is through emphasis. Commercial fiction emphasizes story, what happens next. Literary fiction emphasizes style and theme. Why does it matter? In commercial novels, readers experience catharsis through plot resolution. In literary novels, the reward is often insight, a deeper understanding of culture, character, and consciousness. But the line isn't rigid. Some novels live comfortably in both worlds. Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale is a good example. It has a propulsive dystopian narrative, but also explores language, memory, and power with literary sophistication. Kazuo Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go blends speculative concepts with subtle emotional depth. It's science fiction, but also a study of loss, love, and what it means to be human. In other words, literary doesn't mean better, and commercial doesn't mean lesser. They serve different ends and different reader expectations. One seeks to entertain through story, the other to provoke reflection through artful expression. For writers, knowing which tradition you're writing in or how you might bridge them shapes everything from pacing and tone to how your book gets marketed and reviewed. Publishers know exactly how to position a fast-moving thriller versus a quiet novel about memory and grief. For readers, the distinction helps set expectations. A literary novel may demand patience and close attention, while a commercial one rewards you with immediacy and a narrative drive. And for the culture at large, both have value. Commercial fiction keeps us connected through shared excitement and emotional payoff. Literary fiction reminds us to slow down, reflect, and inhabit another consciousness deeply. At the end of the day, good fiction, whatever the label, transports us. It awakens empathy, provokes thought, and gives us a language for being alive. Well, that's it. I have a new novel out called To the End of Reckoning. It is speculative fiction. What if a film existed of every major historical event? Would footage of Caesar's assassination or Columbus landing in the Americas be accepted as real? And if such films were genuine, who could have created them? And what would their existence mean for the future of humanity? The novel's due out in August 2026. Check out the link in the notes below for more information or to pre-order a copy. Hit the like button below if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Reach out to me at riverwindsconsulting.com with your questions and make comments below. Thanks so much and take care.